Hey everyone, it's Professor Roger Yang again. Um, I wanted to shoot a video where I kind of show you how our online homework platform, MathGPT, is going to work. It's actually mathgpt.ai. There's a bunch of MathGPTs out there, but ours is this online homework platform. And I've switched to student view, so this is what you see. And if you look on the left side over here, there's the home, there's content, and then there's assignments. Okay. And let me click on home first. So I'm still messing around with this. It's kind of synced with our canvas, but there's a bunch of stuff on here I don't need you to see because it's already on canvas. Like this orientation, we don't need. But if you look here, we have this trigonometry extra credit. And anything that has this little AI symbol next to it means you can interact with the AI to get help with it. So these first few sections are just the content, and then if you scroll right here, you can see that the actual extra credit assignment is um, is right here. So there's a section of review for trigonometry. There's a section of review for differentiation and an extra credit assignment for that. And finally, there's a section of review for integration, and there's an extra credit assignment for that. So I would say that there's two types of ways that you could interact with this. One way is to interact with the content of the textbook. So, for instance, if I were to click on this implicit differentiation section here, what do you notice? You notice that there's this sort of AI chatbot agent on the right. And then on the left here is sort of our online textbook. Um, if you look at this, there's an example over here. So I could click to interact with this and I could ask it questions, right? So I could ask it a question like, I don't know, what could I ask? Why do I care about implicit differentiation? And then it'll give you some sort of an explanation. Um, if you look at this particular box, this box is just an example. So with examples, uh, you could just click on it to interact, and then you could ask it questions about the different steps if you wanted. Uh, Let me go to something that's not an example. Um, let's see here. So there's this finding tangent lines implicitly, right? So you see how this one's a blue box, but the example is a yellow box. So if I click on this one, not only can I ask it questions, but I can watch a video. So here's an explainer video. I click on that. Oh, wow, we can, have it read to, have the AI take on different voices. Right now, we're just stuck with Benjamin Franklin. So Ben is talking to us now. We can turn on closed captioning. You can read along. We could adjust the playback speed. So we could go like twice as fast. Once it gets started, okay, maybe that's too fast. Let me do it slower. Okay, that might be too slow, but I could always interrupt it and ask a question. So I'm going to choose the keyboard because I hate the voice to text stuff. I'm going to say, like, what does dy dx mean? And then, it'll give you an explanation. So, So that's kind of cool. We can not only watch a video to get them to teach us stuff, but we can also interrupt it and ask it questions. Okay, so this is all sort of content related stuff. It's kind of tied to our open source textbook, and everything's you know um, sorted by modules. So if you missed lecture or you didn't understand something in lecture, you could always work with the AI or watch some videos to try to learn it that way. I want to bring your attention to the assignments. So if we go to the assignments over here, um, let's say I wanted to do this first semester calculus differentiation extra credit thing. Okay. So I click on that assignment. Um, and sorry, I had to wait a bit for it to come up. I have no patience. So what's the deal here? If you look at this, it's actually due February 14th, but we accept late work up through 2 weeks later. So that would be March 11th. And, you lose 10% on all the questions that you answered late. So if you answer the questions on time, the questions you answer on time, you get full credit. The questions that you answer late, you get a 10% deduction. Okay. So I'm going to click start to start this assignment. Um, let's click on like problem 28. And, this one, I guess, is a multiple choice question. It's kind of lame. What about 29? Okay. 29 is better, let's say, because it's fill in the blank rather than multiple choice. Okay, so you can see that you have like 3 attempts for this particular problem here. Um, I could click on the Ask Math GPT, and then, now I can interact with the AI agent. Um, what could I say? I could say, I don't think I understand what sine, I'm going to put a caret to do the exponent to the fifth x means. Let's see what it says. So that, if you don't understand the math notation, you just ask it and then it tells you. And then, it says, does that help clarify? I mean, you could say yes, whatever. I mean, okay. I could say something like, is the answer 5 uh, sine x? No, the answer is not. You know, then we'll try to help lead you through it. Let's say that I'm like, oh, I got to use the power rule. So maybe I say, is the answer 5 sine to the, well, let's put 5 times sine x to the fourth power. And it says, no, oh, you need to apply the chain rule, blah, blah, blah. I'll be like, okay, what is the chain rule? And you can explain, you can ask it more questions, blah, blah, blah. I could say, oh, so in this case, is the inside function uh, g of x equal to sine x? And so forth. And I guess the nice thing is that, you could try to guess your answers and put them in, but if you only have one more attempt remaining, you could just straight up ask it if this is the correct answer. So I could say like, is 5 times sine x raised to the fourth power times cosine x correct? Or the derivative. And then it says yes, and then even if you weren't sure how you got the results, you could ask it to explain. But the nice thing about this is then, you could enter in your expression over here, and you'll know that you already got it correct. So, you know, I really want you to I mean, interact with this AI agent to get help. I mean, it's essentially a personalized tutor. And I'm really hoping that this could lead you to be successful and learn the material of this class well. So this video has kind of gone on for a while. I think I'll end it here, but looking forward to seeing you in class. Take care, everybody.